Today is the day after Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving to all of you. And be careful out there on Black Friday. I do have some sort of cold, so I apologize if I cough through this. I'll try to edit those out. But I just kind of wanted to check in with the fam here and see how everyone's been doing in the ASMR community. I've been working some crazy hours, so I apologize to everyone. I know that I had promised, I made a pretty important promise actually to me for this channel to get in at least 2 to 3 videos a week, and I know that I've let you down on that recently. I have been working a ridiculous amount of hours. I only get paid for 8 a day, but yeah, we are just crazy busy in the medical field, and I work remotely. I work from home, and you would think, a lot of people think that that's like, it's like a get out of work jail free card. No, it's actually worse. I do not want to, just to say this, I definitely do not want to ever work in an office environment ever again. It's very toxic and it's unhealthy, and for me, I felt like I was living in a prison cell, like either if I had an office or I had a cubicle, it didn't matter. It was smaller than a jail cell, so I hated that. So here I have, I have my studio down here, but I actually have an office upstairs. Sorry if my voice sounds super low and funny. It's just because I'm sick. But I just really wanted to come on here because I don't have many days off, and today is Black Friday. So, let me get a sip of coffee. Maybe that'll... By the way, everything tastes better with dog hair in it. Can you tell I love my babies? Yeah, so my work schedule has been absolutely just insane. It's been working an average of 12 to 14 hours a day, not taking breaks, and it's just not healthy. And this is the first time I even had a chance to walk in this studio and sit down and even think about making a video. So I am off. I'm also a musician, so I'm off this weekend, thank goodness, because as much as I love playing, I don't feel well, so I definitely just overall needed a break to feel better and get on track with a bunch of things here. So like I said, normally my voice is not this low. I'm sorry if I sound like Barry White. I am a female. But just not feeling good. Or I should say properly, I'm just not feeling well. That's the proper grammar for that. I'm not feeling well. Yeah. So, and I have off, like I said, I do have off the rest of this weekend. I'm playing with this. I have one upstairs in my shower. This is for your scalp, so you can rub your scalp with it, like really scrub your scalp. I just found it to be an interesting trigger. And of course, I'm using my Blue Yeti binaural microphone, so that's mostly right and that's mostly left. And now if you don't have headphones on, you won't notice that, but I can tell you, with headphones on, it makes a huge difference. And there is some bleed over between left. Like this is the left. Left, and then right. There is some bleed over between the two. But for the most part, yeah, it's binaural as long as you have headphones on. And even with my phone, I noticed, I don't know about you guys, but when I listen to things on my phone, I do notice that there's a tiny bit of binaural if I don't have headphones on. I really should do this gum today because it's got vitamin B, C, and B12, and I could use those supplements. So how are you guys all doing? Sorry about that. I need to get more of this Mentos because it's got good vitamin C in it. Vitamin C, vitamin B, all that stuff. So, one of the things I wanted to talk about today for Christmas time is a passion of mine. And that is helping those that are in need. Now, with our economy these days, I can tell you I totally get it when people say, I can't afford anything more. Totally get that. But here's the thing. I have learned that there's a lot of things that I buy that I waste money on. So if you find any waste in your spending, and you would choose to be so kind as to share with someone else monthly, I'm going to tell you one way you can do it. And it is run by a Christian organization helping children all around the world to get a good education, to get the medical supplies and medical attention they need, to get the food they need, the skills they need. There are two places we use. The first place is called World Vision, and you can actually buy animals for them, not to eat, but to make milk, like goats for goat's milk, chickens, and buy chickens to make eggs. And you can even buy them a portion of a well for clean water. Sorry, because I don't feel good. This gum feels like it's choking me going down my throat. It's very juicy. So anyway, that's the first way. Go to World Vision. Just Google it. It'll pop up right away. There are all different ways that you can support a family, support an individual, support a community. And you can do that in someone's name. You may ask, what does this have to do with Christmas? A couple things. We will often Christ gave for us the ultimate gift. So the least we could do is try to help everybody by giving them the gift of life and the basic necessities of life, right? We don't give them life, but what I mean is, while they're alive, they're struggling, and it would be really nice if we would help them out. So World Vision is one of those places. My mom uses them, and I know my husband supports at least one child from there. And I've supported families from there and given them as Christmas gifts. So you can just print it out and stick it in a Christmas card and say, this is what you did for a family. And let me tell you, that is a wonderful feeling. One of the best gifts you can give. Number 2. And this is the one that I started doing, which is Compassion International. And I'm going to show you what I mean here. So Compassion International, again, look them up online. It's a Christian organization as well. What you're seeing here is a letter that I recently received from my child. Her name is Merrick. I think I told you guys about her in another video. She is from Compassion International. She's from Ethiopia. And, super cool. I donate a certain amount a month. You can look up different ways you can donate, but I donate every month to her. And then, something really cool, because I hadn't written any letters to her. And then I looked and I saw that I got one from her again, and I thought, what a horrible sort of surrogate parent I am, and fiscally anyway, but also emotionally you are, because you're supposed to be helping them with their journey with Christ. You have to understand, a lot of these people that we are supporting have been attacked because of their belief in Christianity and Christ. So to have these communities that are safe, where they can actually get Bibles and things like that from the people from Compassion International, it's amazing. And they're learning about Jesus and how much Jesus loves them and how special they are to Jesus. And as a result of that, it gives them hope. And it helps them create a relationship with Jesus. So my little girl is Merrick. I was looking to see if I had a picture in front of me, but I don't. She's adorable. Adorable. Anyway. So, her birthday is also in December. So I'm going to be giving her like an extra gift of money. So that could also be something that I give in my mom's name and just say, hey, you know, you gave X amount of dollars to Merrick for her birthday. That means more to my mom than anything. Because a lot of us feel like we already have a lot of junk laying around that we don't use. And think about it. Not that your presents that you received were junk, but in the grand scheme of what matters with people and in your life, do you remember who got you what gifts last year? Do you even remember what gifts you received last year? Chances are, unless it was something really big, we all kind of forget, right, from one year to the next. Doesn't mean those gifts didn't matter, they did. But this gift, oh, trust me, you remember. Because it makes a huge impact. So not only are you helping the kids with their schooling, their clothing, their medication, that they're just keeping them safe and getting them healthy foods and studied psychology, which is what my degree is in, you will know that Maslow's hierarchy of needs is something that you study, and it is the basic needs of any human being, okay? So we want everyone, our goal is to help these families live their best life, and live their best life with a relationship with Christ, right? However, a person can't do that when they're still starving, and they're sick, and they're hurting, and they don't have an education to even read about, the faith, and essentially their basic needs are not met. So, Maslow, amazing psychologist, created a pyramid shape, and it was called Maslow's hierarchy of needs. And with each step, the base is very large. So the base could be safety, the base could be food and shelter, a home, okay? And then stepping up could be something like education, and it goes all the way up, and as it gets smaller and smaller, it goes to something called self-actualization. Self-actualization. And that's pretty much where an individual has reached the peak of understanding who they are and their value in this world. That's really hard to achieve, and it will definitely never happen if you're still stuck on trying to find a place to live, freezing, things like that. So emotions and relationships can't even get built until you have that foundation. So that's what we do. We provide the foundation. We provide the tools for the foundation, fiscally, so that they can focus on their relationships with their families. They can focus on their education, right? And then most importantly for us and for what we do after that is, of course, number one, the goal is to get them to Jesus. Because our salvation means more than anything in this world. Does that make sense? I'm just playing with various things as I'm talking to you like I normally do. But anyway, for Christmas, if you want to, please go to either World Vision. You can buy individual gifts there, meaning that it's not about supporting one child every month. You can just buy coats or clothing or medicine. You can buy a first aid kit. Do it right there online. It's so simple. You print it out. You give it to a family member. Say, hey, I did this in your name. Look what you gave a child. That means more to me than anything. So, World Vision is one, and Compassion International is the other one. That is more to do with monthly. Like, you get a child, and you support that child straight through until they've aged out. And then you can get offered another child. And if for some reason you have a financial issue where, you just can't provide, you have to just let them know, freeze the account temporarily or something, I don't know. Because we're all going through something right now, right? All of us have financial woes and all kinds of things going on. I mean, my husband and I work nonstop, and we still struggle, do we struggle like a lot of people? As long as we have our jobs, probably not, but we have to work extremely hard in order not to. I have 2 jobs. I have my full-time primary job, and then I'm a musician, and I make good money with that as well. We're not some garage band. We are high-profile. We're not cheap, put it that way. listening and having patience with me. And again, I'm really sorry I haven't been following through with everything that I've been saying in terms of, getting these videos out. I love these things, by the way. I have one in my bathroom. It is for my face. This one's brand new, of course, so I bought, there's two in a pack, and it really scrubs your pores in your face in such a gentle but deep way. Highly recommended. Highly. Anyway, for Thanksgiving, I'm number one thankful for Jesus Christ and the sacrifice he made for all of us. He knows each and every one of us and each and every hair on our heads, and we are so precious to him. I hope you realize that and know how precious you are. Because you are. Take really good care of yourself. Take care of your family members. Love one another. Don't let politics or anything else come in between you. We know that no matter what our differences are, God is in control. Not a man, God. That's why you're seeing what's going on with P. Diddy. That's some serious evil, if that is in fact true, which I think it is. Some awful stuff happened to these children and women at the hands of the elites, and it's pretty evil stuff. Sex trafficking is the devil working in high gear. So, anyway, I can see that God is working through some people, and I have faith that he will continue to do so always and forever. Be thankful. I am thankful for my family, for my home, my husband, my parents, and all of us getting healthier, my puppies. I'm thankful for my jobs and my talents, and most especially Jesus. And I'm also thankful to be able to help with World Vision or Compassion International. I'm super thankful for this right here. You see this? It's pretty worn down, but it's not worn down enough. I haven't read it cover to cover yet. We just finished Jeremiah. And we're about to do Lamentations. Lamentations. It's a pretty short book, and then it goes into Ezekiel, so there's going to be a bunch of what is considered minor prophets, and we're going to go through a bunch of them, and hopefully in the next 100 or so pages, maybe more, oh gosh, probably more than that, that'll be till the New Testament.